Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to my fellow friend and my lovely lecturer, Madam Katina Contesta. Alright, today I want to present my group presentation is about the smartphone. Okay, my part is the specification of the smartphone. Alright, we all know about the specification of the smartphone. Is many type of specification. For me, I want to present a little bit of the specification of the smartphone. Okay, there are many types. Okay, I will focus. I will focus a little bit of the specification of the smartphone. Okay, first of all, the type of the specification of the smartphone is the camera, battery, charger, chipset, SIM card, tray, display, operating system, memory, sound, and also the security of the smartphone. Right. Firstly, I want to talk about the camera. The camera. Okay, the camera. The camera, there is many type of the mode that we can use in the camera in the smartphone. Yes, such as a night photo, the ultra wide, the telephoto, the panorama, the portrait, and something else that we can explore it in our smartphone. Okay, I want to talk about the night photo. Okay, you all know about the night mode of the camera in the smartphone. You all know. Okay, when we want to take a picture in the night, we such as a building, food, or the environment, the selfie, or personal picture, we can use the night mode. In the night, it make the picture, will be a better, and it easily like we take a picture in a day, in not a night, in a sunny day. Okay, that's one. Okay, the secondly, the function of the camera is the ultra wide. Okay, the ultra wide is an angle lens. In its lens whose focal length and shorter than a short side of the film or the sensor. Thus the term denote a different range of length. Okay, for example, when we want to take a group of member picture, group family members, classmate picture, or something else. Okay, the ultra wide is the function that we want to take a lot of picture. We can not to, with the normal picture, we cannot to compact all of them in the one picture in the landscape. But the ultra wide mode, it can, the lens become bigger, that all of them can compact in one picture, and the mode of the landscape is perfectly, all of them, one of picture is enough. Okay, right? We do not have to backward to take a lot of picture. We can ultra wide mode, we can compact it in one picture. Okay, then is the telephoto. Telephoto is the lens, is a type of camera designed for taking photograph of subject at moderate to far distance. Okay, for example, when we want to take a picture, object or people, we can use it to we can use the telephoto mode, because the telephoto mode, will make the picture with zoom. It can take a best of the photo to make the picture will be a better of the picture. Okay, then the portrait mode. Okay, the portrait mode, I think a lot of people use the portrait mode to take a picture personally. Okay, I want talk about it because for example, the portrait mode is when we want to take a picture, personal picture, we can blur the environment and only focus on the people. make the environment is blur. The camera is focused with us, not the environment. Only the people want the picture. Okay. Then nextly, I want to go to the battery. Okay, the battery. Okay, I want to know about the battery. The battery in all brand of the smartphone have upgrade the capacity of the battery, such as brand of the Samsung. I think their brand have upgrade into 4000 mAh, million per hour. Huawei also, Xiaomi and iPhone have upgrade the capacity of the battery for the long-term usage in the daily. Okay, I think all of people think about the battery performance. Without a bit of capacity of the battery, it cannot make our daily usage. When we use a little of the capacity of the battery, below on 3000 mAh, it cannot, the screen on time, it cannot take around the 6 hours. It's only around 4 hours, 5 hours. Okay, it perfectly not working on 40, not perfectly working lah today, because of the bad performance of 3000 mAh battery per hour. Okay, next is the part of the charger. Okay, the part of charger of the smartphone. Many people searching the fastest of the charger because it can make less or produce less of time. Okay, it can make our life easily. Okay, for example, when we charge a smartphone, we use 5 watt only, not 20 watt, not 18 watt, not 48 watt. It very annoying because it produce much of time. Okay, we want to go to the class or for work, for anything else to do work. It contain a lot of time. We have to use, that the time is the goal. The time is goal. Okay, we want to produce less of time. We should buy a faster of the charger. Okay, for example, that brand of Samsung, Xiaomi, Huawei, Vivo and iPhone also use the fast charging to make our life easily, to do work, to do homework, to go to the work, to go to the class, to university, all of them. Okay, alright. I want to go to the chipset performance. Okay, I want to show you about the several type of the chipset that I know, and also the famous in the world. Okay, let's talk about the Exynos chipset. Okay, the Exynos chipset, right? The Exynos. Okay, this is Exynos. Okay, Exynos is okay. Alright, let me show you. Okay, Exynos is produced by Samsung. That the chipset is a series of the ARM based system on chip developed by Samsung Electronics. Okay, the Exynos is distinct from competing chipset Snapdragon chipset, but share similarities to the Kirin chipset. Okay, the chipset is the identical CPU and GPU configuration for the most of the Korean model. All the smartphone use the chipset because the chipset is the main important to do the work. Okay, with the chipset, with the higher of the chipset, the better performance that we get in the smartphone. Okay, okay, Exynos made from the Samsung. Okay, I want to show you about the Kirin. Okay, Kirin chipset. Okay, alright, Kirin. Okay, you know that. Okay, this is Kirin. Okay, Kirin. This is Kirin. Okay. Kirin chipset is produced by a Huawei. Huawei in the China. Okay, you know. Huawei make the chipset of the Kirin. Okay. They want to beat the difference of chipset in the brand smartphone. Okay, that's their main mission. Okay, then I want to go the Qualcomm Snapdragon. Okay, the Qualcomm. Okay, the Qualcomm. Let me show you about the Qualcomm. Okay, this is Qualcomm Snapdragon. Okay, the Qualcomm of the Snapdragon is produced by the Qualcomm. Okay, let me tell you about the Qualcomm. Snapdragon is suite of the system on the chipset semiconductor product for mobile device design and market by Qualcomm Technologies. Okay, then lastly is the Apple chipset. Alright, let me show you a feature of the Apple iOS chipset. Okay, this. Okay, there are many type of the chipset of the Apple. Okay, this is the example of the picture of the chipset of the iOS Apple. Okay. Alright. Sorry. Okay. The chipset of the Apple iOS is the powerful of the chipset in the world. Based on the DXOMARK. You can check it in the website DXOMARK. Apple chipset is the very powerful chipset in the world. It beat Kirin, it beat Exynos, it beat Qualcomm. It's the best of the chipset in the world, made by Apple. Okay, then we go to the display. Okay, display. Okay, I want to tell you about the display. Okay, the display of the smartphone. Okay, in my research, I want to talk about the display. There are the several type of display that we use in the smartphone, such as LCD. You know, the LCD, the liquid crystal display, the OLED screen, organic light emitting diode, and also the AMOLED screen, and also the Super AMOLED. Okay, the better screen type of the smartphone is the AMOLED. Okay, this is the best screen, AMOLED. Okay, many smartphone use LCD type, such as Huawei, Xiaomi, Apple also, and the OLED is used by Apple in the premium smartphone. Okay, and then the AMOLED is used by basically in Samsung lah, I think, because the screen of the smartphone is produced by a Samsung. Right, let me share your information that the screen of the smartphone is produced by Samsung. All of the brand smartphone use the Samsung display or screen. You can check it in internet. There are a lot of proof that Samsung produce the display or screen smartphone, and also iPhone use the brand Samsung display or screen of the smartphone. Alright, then I will talk you about the operating system, Android and iOS. Okay, popular. The Microsoft is, I think Microsoft and Blueberry, the BBM is not famous anymore. I think they shut down their production. I think I don't know, but I think it's that shut down. Okay, the operating system in popular in the world is Android and iOS. Okay, the Android you all know lah. Okay, Android, I want to tell you about the Android. Okay, Android is a mobile operating system based on a modified version of the Linux kernel and other open source software. Yeah, the Android and iOS, the software of the smartphone. Okay, the Android. Okay, the latest of the Android is Android 10. Android 10. Okay. Android 10. Okay, the iOS. iOS is a mobile operating system created by and developed by Apple. I want to talk about the operating system. Several people will choose Android. Several people will choose iOS. Okay, there are a lot of people consider to choose Android because Android have a cheap, and the iOS is only a premium smartphone, and also the budget phone such as iPhone 10R, iPhone 11, the budget smartphone is contain around 3K, or is quite of not cheap lah, expensive. Many use Android because it is cheap lah. Okay. Alright, lastly of my presentation is a sound of the smartphone. The smartphone has two types of the sound. It contains mono speaker and stereo speaker. The stereo speaker with a Dolby Atmos is the best combination in the stereo speaker. Okay, for example, the Dolby Atmos. The Dolby Atmos, when we watch cinemas in Ipoh Parade, okay, the Ipoh Parade has a Dolby Atmos speaker in cinemas, but the ticket of the cinema is quite expensive. Not quite expensive, a little bit expensive, because the Dolby Atmos, the sound is better of the performance in the sound bar. Okay, the sound bar. Right. Let me show you about the mono speaker. Alright. And okay, this is one of the example of the mono speaker. Okay, this is mono speaker at the below. Okay, this is mono. Okay, the mono speaker, the sound of mono speaker, the speaker is only in the below, such as P30 Pro. Not okay, the stereo, but while the stereo speaker, it's like this. It has two, at below one and above one, right? At the top and the below. Okay. The stereo is contained below and the top of the phone, the smartphone. Okay, when the difference between the stereo and the mono is so of the speaker in the smartphone, while stereo speaker is the best the speaker in the smartphone, because it can give you the sound quality, a better of sound quality, that we can use it to listen to a song, listen to the movie, listen to the YouTube, listen to the and other something else that we can listen. But when we have a Dolby Atmos in stereo speaker, is the best. Is the greatest or the speaker that you will take it. Oh, it's the best. It's like screen when we use LCD, liquid crystal display, and then we change to the AMOLED screen. Oh, it's the superb. You can know the difference between them. Okay, like stereophonic mono. When you use a stereo, mono, you can know the difference. Okay, that's all for me for the specification of the smartphone. Thank you very much for yours guys to listen about it, and